You tuned in to Couch Talk 101, and today we got a very special guest with us. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Okay, everybody, my name is L Boogie from the far east side of Indianapolis, putting on for the city.
Facts. Another artist on the come up, man, doing big things. We about to basically let y'all know how he got his music career started, the artists that he done worked with so far, what y'all can look forward to in the future coming up from him. Okay, first off, how did music get cracking? Like, how you get started rapping?
Man, I was always a big fan of music, from like listening to the old Master P, how they run was like consistently dropping projects like every month, every week, and we was just going to Best Buy getting them for $9.99. They whole grind. I just see that they consistently was just like on the move, and like that was like a big motivation. Like Master P was like one of I consider an item still to this day.
Okay. Yeah. What now? At what point did you? Like, okay, it's different artists. Like, some will start writing, some will just hop in the studio and record. At what point you was like, all right, this is what I want to do?
Man, I was with some people, one of my peoples, man, they was in the studio, and I was like, man, let me just jump on there. Just freestyle one verse, and they was like, man, he said, I ain't even write it, just went in there straight. And I was like, man, this is when I was like 18, I was like, man, like, I think I really need to, like, start taking it serious.
Okay. Now, was you like going in there? Was you nervous? Was you like, man, I don't know how to how to feel about this?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I look at it as like when the first time, like if anybody ever been to jail, you know what I'm saying? Like when you go in, it's like you don't know what to expect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like your first time, so it's like, what am I? You know what I mean? So I was nervous as hell, but I mean, like I said, I knocked that shit out in no time.
No time. Okay. And you said shot it out Far East Side.
Yeah, Far East Side, Carriage House.
Okay.
You know, that's where I'm from. Shout out to everybody on the Far East Side too. You know what I mean? Like Post Road. You know I got a lot of close friends that's like that's in the music, in the scene in the city too. And shout out to them, man. They working hard too, man. So.
Facts. Okay. So speaking of that, the music scene in the city. Where do you find your lane at? Like, are you in your own lane? You trying to put everybody on? You collabing with different people? Like where's your lane with it?
Well, I'm basically on my trap. I'm in my trap lane. You know what I mean? I'm talking from like real life experiences. You know, that's why my music is so relatable now with the trap, because everybody, your name speaks for yourself. Like, if people know who you is, you ain't gotta like try to sugarcoat yourself or try to pretend to be somebody you're not. You know what I mean? So it's easy for me to put out trap music because I've really been in the trap before. Like, so it's relatable.
These lyrics that we hearing on the EP and the new single, these is stories like for real went down.
This is real life. Like, I got a song called Big Racks. Like, that's really what I'm about. Everybody know I'm about making big racks and trying to make money. So, all these songs is either something that I done seen or I done actually did physically myself. Like, It's no capping in none of these tracks.
Okay. Now I know you got the trap lane on Smash. Do we see any R&B coming?
Man, I don't know. I think Lil B is dope, man. Let me shout out Lil B, man.
Shout out to Lil B.
She is dope. We supposed to do some shit. We talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Like a real deep track, but I just ain't got around to it yet.
Okay.
But shout out to Lil B, man, too, man. She working hard. She doing her thing out here, man.
Facts. And now, okay. Is there any other artists you looking forward to working with, like you will be open to working with?
Polo Boy, that's one of my people's little nephew, man. He 18, 19.
Yeah, he been on here.
And,
shout out Polo.
And he's going like nuts. Like, he got stuff on lock. Like, I ain't taking nothing. Like, he working hard. He busting his ass. Like, you know what I mean? I give credit when credit's due. Like, I know some of his people. He knows that people know some of mine. And I think it'd just be dope for us to kind of, put on for the Far East Side of Indianapolis.
Facts.
And do some legendary shit. So, like I said, we've been communicating here and there, but we ain't got nothing like locked in. But hopefully soon it'll be
after this.
locked in.
Have it locked in.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody else, or is it just Polo?
Fresh does it. I'm trying to work on another project produced by him.
Okay.
Shout outs to all the stuff that he's doing too, especially with the NLE Chopper joint he got that's going crazy right now, like
crazy in the city.
And you know, me and him stay on a communication basis like pretty much every other day. I always call him and, you know, try to give him words of encouragement. You know, keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? Step on these niggas' necks. Keep pushing the gas. Don't let your fucking feet off the motherfucking pedal. Just keep grinding, keep working. Because he put in work, like, ever since he was younger, you know what I mean? From where he is at now, like, I gotta give him, like, the utmost, like, all the stuff he done did, all the collaborations, all the work he put in, man. Like, that's one dude that I say, man, like, he really deserved a shot, man. Like, all the stuff he done did and all the sacrifices he made. So, he most definitely deserves all the credit he's getting.
Okay, so is that wrap up the artists that you look like that you would reach out to?
Paris, I want to do some stuff with Paris.
Shout out to Paris.
Paris, I like Shaylee Marie. Man, it's so many people like Isotone. Like, it's just, man, we got a lot of dope artists around here, man. Like, we really like a mini, like, we in Atlanta built in like a tight ass space.
Right.
There's so much talent and the shit can't get out. Like, it's so much. There's so many people doing dope shit. Like, them was probably the main ones. But like, if anybody wanted me to jump on the track, shit, call me, set up the studio time. I'm pulling up. Like, I ain't one of these niggas that I can't do it or I need this, man. If you want me on your track, I'm jumping on that motherfucker for free. I ain't even, you know what I mean? You understand? People gotta spend money on studio time. They gotta pay for the beat. They might want to shoot a video. Right. Like, I mean, why would I? That's me being inconsiderate on their hustle and grind, trying to charge them for a verse. I know it's a hustle, but you know, we in the city. Like, why would I charge somebody for a verse? You know what I mean? All the work I don't know what they had to do to get that money. They might have to work. Right. They might have to work a double for that money. You know what I mean? I don't know. So. Right. I definitely, man, like, anybody that want to work, I'm always willing to just let me know the time in the studio session. Like, I'm there, no problem.
Okay, and you dropped the EP Pyrex Fusion. Tell us about that.
Well, I dropped that on 2/28. So basically, anybody that like if you're in the streets, you know what 28 grams is. So I dropped it on 2/28. That's 56. That's 2 ounces. You know what I'm saying? So I core linked that. And all the beats is produced by Burks. Did it. Shout out to Burks, man. He doing a lot of shit too, just on the production level. All the work he putting in, and all the stuff he got going on, man. He deserve all the credit too. But it's basically just 5 tracks, all produced by him. And I put that out on the end of February.
So where can people find that? Like, if they
the project is on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify. And I got 2 videos out. They both directed by Craig Allen Films. One of them is called "Work on Me," and then the main single off that project is "Big Racks," and that video is also out too.
Okay. Now the Pyrex Vision, what inspired you to come up with that? Like, what hit you?
It just it really came from like 2 different concepts, because I listened to Wu-Tang when I was young too. I know Raekwon had a song called Pyrex Vision. And I always heard Joel's talking about it in some of his lyrics and stuff. Yeah. And it's kind of how you take it, like what you see, like in a street sense. Like, it could be like people, like how the Pyrex is, like when you cooking up dope, it's blurry. Sometimes, like when you in the streets, you get blinded and you really can't see shit, and you blinded by whether it be family members asking for money, whether it's, you know what I mean, street shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a vision. Like, and sometimes when you get done cooking the dope, it's the Pyrex and you scrape it, it's clean. So it's kind of like you can take it 2 different ways. Okay. in your life. Like, you getting blocked by shit, you're going to let shit block you, or you're going to clean the shit up and get a bigger vision, like see a bigger picture. Okay. So that's why I named it Pyrex Vision, because it's up to the person to perceive how they see their life and where they trying to go.
So it's the for real trap top.
Like, yeah. So it's like when I put out projects, like, you know what I'm saying, I take real deep deep like intellectual shit with it because it's got to mean something. Like it's no point in putting out music if it don't mean something. So everything means something. The title, Pyrex Vision, the single, Big Racks. Like everything is correlated with what I see or what other people see, you know.
And when you said the 228, I'm like, damn, he took it to the Jeezy, damn near the 8732, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Put meaning behind it. Like,
I took my time out with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rush it. You know, I knew exactly what day I was gonna do it. I knew exactly what, you know what I mean. I knew what I was gonna do. I formatted it how I wanted it.
Okay, and I hear you brought up Big Racks. Let's speak on that because that's the next subject, man.
Man, just like when you in a club and like even back then, like, you know what I'm saying, me and my people I used to get it in with, man, we always had money on us, racks on the time, 15, 20, 30, 40, you know what I mean, we might just have it. So it was just like, man, big racks, you know what I'm saying, we really got big racks out here, like we ain't capping, like we really about that money. So it was just a song for, like, I wanted to do this some club turned up shit. So when you in the club and motherfuckers, you know what I mean, I got big racks on me. Like, yeah, I got money, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
and that song definitely puts you in the mood to be like, shit, I feel like stunting on
niggas. Yeah, stunting on niggas, broke ass niggas, or capping ass niggas on the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I did that big racks just basically just letting people know, like, man, you know, we having shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts. We
getting it in too.
Facts. Okay. Now, another thing is linking up with Dave and Weston. Yeah. Like, man, how'd that come about?
Man, I just, you know, I'm a real big fan of Detroit. Anybody that know me, I listen to Detroit music pretty much all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Just like, what they talking about. I mean, I think it's relatable because we so close. You know what I mean? We kind of like in a similar region.
Right.
And I just can relate to their music. Like, you know, they on the grind just like us, but they just got bigger platforms and bigger light on their city right now.
Fact.
Like a lot of artists is like coming out of Detroit. I mean, they been coming out, but like right now it's just like
the trap era. My fault.
You could.
The trap era of Detroit is out now. Like,
yeah,
you know
real street people is getting opportunities to, you know, put their music out on bigger platforms. They might have not had a voice probably, you know what I mean, a couple years ago. Now it's out.
Right. Now, like, okay, so you basically was on the T Grizzly era before we probably, like, the mainstream probably knew.
Yeah, I've like Band Gang, like I listened like Band Gang and Dope Boys Cash Out. I had already been listening to them, like, you know what I mean, way before people was on them. I was just like, man, these niggas is hard, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit, they just blew up, you know what I
mean? And I hear a lot of niggas talk about, a lot of niggas from Detroit talk about the Cartiers, the Shades, they the
buff masters, I swear.
You rock with that?
I mean, I don't know. Nigga can't take my, I don't know, man. I just don't want a motherfucker try to take my buffs off or something. Like, I be down, you know, I'm from Nap, you know, I come up there wearing buffs, they come like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? With buffs on, they know they at least 1,000.
For real.
Man. I mean, that's their culture, you know what I'm saying? But me, I'm not really a flashy person, like jewelry and all that stuff, like, you know what I mean? So buffs probably wouldn't be my lane.
Okay. And speaking of the artists, like a heavy hitter, man, out of Detroit, man, Eastside Peasy.
Yeah, man, Peasy. Man, he was on Instagram talking about, man, I'm doing verses for 2,000. Any artist serious about what they doing? If you really serious, hit me, get at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing verses for 2,000 for the whole month. So what artists is out here serious, like really trying to really do what they say they trying to do? $2,000, yes, it's a lot of money, but you know, it's like, what are you willing to do to invest in yourself? So I drove, a couple of my people, my cousins, we just drove. Like on one day, I was like, man, I'm going there to do a song. They was like, fuck it, we riding. So we all just jumped in the van, hit the highway all the way in. We was in the hood. We was on Flanders. We was in a trap where they record all their music.
Now, okay, give us that feeling, like, you from that,
yeah.
Artist from the D, like, hey, come to the city, come pull up. So what emotions is going through at that time?
We most definitely was nervous. I was nervous because I had a whole bunch of money on me. You know what I'm saying? I had the feature money on me. You know what I'm saying? In the trenches of Detroit, like with money on me, like anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers might try me. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure I had my people there to protect. You know what I mean? Make sure we was safe. But it was definitely a good experience. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I listened to his music a lot before I even, you know what I'm saying? So doing a song with him was most definitely humbling. And Free Peasy, you know what I mean? I know he locked up right now, but Free Peasy, you know what I mean? They ain't showed me nothing but much love, man, when I came. You know what I'm saying?
What was you nervous? Like, cause you right in front of them, like you know what I mean? So
my people was on my head the whole way there to drive, you know what I'm saying? They like, man, you better not come shitty on this song, man. We done drove 4 hours. You better come with some heat. You better try to kill him on this motherfucker. You better not come all the way to Detroit and let him kill you on your shit, because they gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying?
And this was one of them studio sessions to where y'all was both in there. Like, it's alive. You know how you got somebody just send you a feature or a verse or something, so you actually got to record and be in there with him.
Yeah, I think that sending verse shit, like, if you can reach out to some people that ain't busy, go ahead. But, you know, I know people got schedules, but me, I like to be in the studio at the same time so I can feel the vibes, so I can see how you gonna direct your track, you know what I'm saying, so I can be there with you. And not only that, it's all about marketing and promoting. If I'm doing a song with Peasy, I'm in the studio with him. All you gotta do is go on his phone. Go on his Instagram, tag me in it. That's free promotion for me. Even though I paid for the verse, this is like a promotional. This is a marketing tool right here.
Right.
Like, I'm on his live, people like, who the hell is he? Or people that know me like, damn, he in the studio with Peasy. That's gonna bring more traction and more to my page, and more people trying to see. Okay, let me see what he got going on.
Okay.
So it was bigger than just recording there. It's a whole thing behind that.
It's more than one thing that made you basically step your game up, and just on that experience alone.
Yeah, because they didn't have to like let me come in their city to do that.
Right.
Like, I'm an outsider, you know what I'm saying? But just having that communication and just being about your business, you know, it was people want to see how serious you are. Like, if you gonna drive here to do a song with me, like that shows a lot. That shows you really serious about your craft.
Right. So okay. So would you say David Weston and Eastside Peasy the biggest artists you like met, or the biggest music
people I done met?
Yeah.
I got a cousin named Trey. He's linked in with Damn John Boy. They gonna come up in the D right now. They doing like a lot of good shit. So like I met, you know what I mean, my cousin, he had a show with Drago and Bino in Ohio, and he basically just like came here before he went to Detroit, and John Boy was there, and you know, a couple people, like a couple artists in the city, you know what I mean, they linked up, you know what I mean, they exchanged information. So it was kind of cool to have, you know what I mean, people, somebody, they might not have been able to have access to somebody like that, because John Boy, you know, he make his own beats, you know what I mean, he rap on his own shit, he do everything himself, and it's cool to have, like, people being in the studio to be able to be right in front of them and network, exchange numbers, or get beats, or whatever they want to do. Like, this is opening up doors for opportunities for people in the city that might not have been able to reach out to him like they wanted to, and now he's right here in the city.
Right.
So
okay. and also you dropped Project Trap Party.
Yeah, Trap Party.
What?
You said what?
What was the mind frame? Well, we know it was trap. Well, I gotta quit asking the mind frame, because we know the mind frame you in is trap.
Yeah.
It's real life experiences. You know what I mean? It's trap like. But what made you want to bring that scenario to the beat?
I just really wanted to celebrate the trap for like people, like some of my friends who's like passed, some of my people that's locked up, and like some of the people that's out here. Like, it's a celebration. So like all these songs is just basically like just turn up shit. Like you can let it ride out from the beginning to end, and you gonna be like feeling like you in a real party. But it's talking about trap shit. But it's like I want to celebrate. Like, it's a celebration for me too. Like like overcome all the shit I done overcame in my life. You know what I'm saying? Just from past experience and dealing with street shit. It's a celebration for me too, because like it's a celebration. You know, we doing bigger and better things, so I want to celebrate that. So I'm celebrating the trap. So it's called Trap Party.
Okay, and we know like in that lane, a lot of people don't make it out and get the rap about the real experience. You feel me? So what made you? At what point? Where did you feel like, all right, I got to transition and show somebody else the right way? You know what I mean? And put it on wax on like what not to do, what not to make the mistakes that I made.
Well, I got a friend. You know what I mean? He doing some time right now. You know what I'm saying? He facing some time.